I haven't really spent any time with my brother or my sister, and I've been staying away from my family outside of the home. I notice anytime I get around these people, um, things turn into an argument, things get into stupid stuff, and I've always known they haven't had no real interest in me, and I don't have no real interest in what they got going on. Now, I know some people are going to be like, yeah, but weren't you involved with your brother? You were in a band, and, you even helped him with his YouTube channel and edited and made a bunch of nice videos for his music and all that. I did do all that, and I also did a couple albums with him back in the day. But for me, it's gotten to the point where my brother, whenever I do call him or I talk to him, he always wants something. And it's usually he wants me to babysit his kids while him and his wife goes out. And he never wants to actually hang out with me or chill out. If I call him and I say, hey, how you doing? What you been up to, all that kind of stuff. It seems to not matter how much I've given him. I gave him a computer. I gave him a bunch of microphones. I've given him musical equipment throughout the ages. He just sees me as a piggy bank, and that's it. It's either money or watch the kids or do this or do that, yada, yada, yada. And, of course, none of them ever called to ask me how I'm doing. They all know I have health issues. They're just, if they talk to me and they tell me about any of the problems they have, I always have listened and listened and listened, but there just doesn't seem to be no give back there, so I just find it better to stay with my wife and kids and stay away from all the nonsense out there. As far as personal relationships with Christians and social media, let me tell you a story about Kent Hovind real quick. Recently, Kent Hovind called me up and he said, Brett, can you do a live show? I'd like to get on the live show and defend myself against Mark Stoney and some other people. I said, Kent, you do realize that I've been away from the internet for a long time, right? I'm not even doing videos. I don't even have shit on my channel. And he goes, oh, you don't? You see, folks, Kent hasn't even bothered in all the months to even look at my channel to see if I was even around or if I was alive. And the only reason he fucking called me was because he wanted me to do a show so he could have his little drama moment. He didn't have the balls to do it on his own channel. He wanted to use my fucking channel for himself to be able to spend an hour and a half or 3 yapping about all the bullshit that's happening in his life with internet drama. And of course that bothers me. It bothers me. I found out that a lot of religious people are like that, where they contact me out of the blue asking me for shit and they didn't even fucking know that I was gone. Because they only thought of me whenever they thought of something they could get out of me. So my thoughts on people like Kent Hovind and a lot of Christians out there is basically you're dog shit and I don't want to have nothing to do with you.